Hey y'all, let's do a reading, shall we? Got a couple of decks here, and I just want to do a timeless Sunday Scaries reading for hope. I know there's a lot of energy in the air right now, and a lot of focus from people that might be distracting and might be negative and might cause you grief and consternation. It may be the stuff of nightmares. It might be. Anyway, there's a lot going on in the air right now, in the world, in the energy. And I asked the universe to show me what we could all be hopeful for, my watchers as well as myself, because I need it too. So, what do we have for hope? Bottom card is the Hermit. We're just going to do 3. The Knight of Cups, message of love, adventure. The Two of Swords, making difficult decisions. And the Queen of Cups. A lot of love. A lot of love. And of course, that's what we need to bring to this energy. I will show you the 4th card. You need the feminine energy. You need the feminine energy to feel okay in this chaos, okay? You and me both, okay? All right, let's pull some clarifiers. I'm going to use the new deck here. The Santa Muerte. Thought that was fitting for Halloween week. This deck also is pretty powerful, so I'm asking a lot, well, not so much considering, but I'm asking a lot to have it show me the clarifiers for hope. Yeah, I mean, we could open up a Pandora's box, but there is nothing to be scared about with death. It's just, it is good to be alive, though. All right, so let's pull on the Knight of Cups. Let's get 3 cards on the Knight of Cups. And I'm not too talkative today either. I've got, there's a lot on my mind. There's a lot in the air. That's okay. Take this message of the Hermit as the bottom card on the Crow's deck. This week, I'm not sure that I would speak unless I had to. Okay? So this might be a little bit of quieter of a tarot reading, but all right, we have the Knight of Pentacles on the bottom. 2 knights can be friendly or can be clashing, can be fighting. So let's see what else we have. We have the Hierophant. The Page of Cups. And 6 of Wands. It's funny. I'm just laughing because this is what I pulled on myself earlier today. So be careful that you aren't so stuck in expectation that you lose yourself. Other people's expectation and a tradition, if you're meant to follow a tradition, or if you're meant to follow whether it's family, religion, work, whether you're meant to follow a tradition or not. Be careful that that's what you want as well. Also be wary of celebration. Don't join something even if it seems like it's a party, unless you know exactly what it's about. Even if it looks like a good time, even if it sounds interesting, make sure you know everything that's going on. This kind of energy is like you might end up, like you might end up being the sacrifice. You know what I mean? like in the Pirates of the Caribbean, where Johnny Depp shows up on that island, and the native people are really excited to see him, and he's like, oh, so so I'm your leader, and they were actually going to sacrifice him. Big party, jubilation, he feels like a king, and then it turns out, no, we're going to sacrifice you. It's a bit of that. Okay, just even more reason why you should do your own thing. Go towards your own Knight of Cups. Don't let anyone tell you who you should love, how you should love, where you should love, for how long you should love. If you have these feelings that make you want to move forward into, gosh, if you love somebody, I'm sorry, because that is a terrible thing. And it's also an amazing thing, right? But it's if you love someone so much that you want to move forward to them, then you need to pay attention to that. Life is too short to listen to other people. Okay, the swords. The swords. We have the Six of Swords on the bottom. Of course. Yeah, so the Santa Muerte card comes out here. Yep. Yeah. So you are moving forward to something. You're moving towards something. Just make sure you're not blindfolded. Just make sure you can see where you're going, okay? Also with the moon, of course, there are secrets. There's the shadow side. There's the things left unsaid. If I were to pull on this card, it would probably suggest dragging those things out right now. This thing that I've been talking about this last week, and I need to see if you can see this card. See that guy in the front? How he is very much in a stance, in a pose. And if you've been watching the last week of my readings, I've suggested that if there is something that you love and that you want to move forward to, or that you want to hold on to, or that you want to manifest, even though it might take a lot of your energy, you need to be performative, just like that guy. You need to, and not like you need to express your intention theatrically, dramatically. If you're not the kind of person who usually buys flowers for a girl, you need to buy the biggest, most amazing bouquet and have it delivered to her house. If you're not the kind of person who is greeting everyone at the door at work every morning, and you do want that raise and you do want to be respected, you've got to start showing up early and putting a big smile on, buying everybody donuts. Like, you have to be there for your family and call, like, whatever it is that you're after, you have to be very intentional and performative with that intention. You have to make an effort that is very showy. That's what I mean by that. Performative is making an effort that is very showy. And, whoa, like this guy. It's still in the energy. You're going to make it happen. It's just, it's going to take more work than you maybe want to give. But I promise you, that effort, that showiness, that intention, that thought that you put into the action, and it's going to get you places, because nobody else, no one who's not hearing this message is going to get it. Like, the energy isn't there to get this message. The energy isn't there to have that as an instinct. I don't even have that as an instinct. But the energy is there to receive it. And it's one of those tricky little things the universe does every once in a while, especially in the fall, where the cause and effect, where the direct relational correspondence to instinct, output, and reception is not fully equal. You will get more back if you have that performative aspect to your life. But it, like I said, it won't come instinctually. You'll have to think about it, put some work into it, make it a show. Make it performative, especially in love, Like, this is if you have a girl, let's say, or a woman or a female or a whatever, feminine energy, I'm like, whatever. It could be a man and a feminine energy. It could be anyone. If there's feminine energy in your life that you want, and you know that this feminine energy is potentially being looked at or courted by many masculine energies, I am telling you how to win right now. Full simp mode is what you need right now. And I've said that before on another reading. Full simp mode. You are remembering everything. You are, yeah. I am trying to pull on this Queen of Cups. The other thing, and I realized that I'm using the Crows deck for a reason, but you know what crows do, right? They, crows are animals, right? But if they were humans, they'd kind of be on the spectrum. So there's a term for neurodivergence that is called pebbling. And that's when you love someone, you collect little things, maybe even pebbles, to give to them. Well, that's exactly what crows do. And this energy is kind of like that with coming in too, with that powerful showmanship. It's like you're collecting things. You're presenting things. Yeah, this is really tough tough, tough, tough energy to pull on for this Queen of Cups. So far, in terms of hope, in terms of why I sat down here, I would say you have such incredible opportunities around you. And finally, we get the Queen. You have such incredible opportunities around you. And there is, wow, there's amazing possibility. But you've got to follow like little secret things. You've got to do little secret collections. You've got to make little performative moves. And that's going to help build more hope for you, I think. I certainly hope it does. I hope it hopes. So we've got the Fool on the bottom. Yeah, the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords, and Temperance. Yeah. Yep. I mean, we'd had the Two of Cups earlier in a bottom card, didn't we? Wow. There's not so much of a need to choose, okay? There's not such of a need to blindly choose, all right? We've got two of Swords here. There's what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, especially with the Two of Swords coming out with the Two of Pentacles. Right now, our hope and more than ever, our effort should be in joining those two choices, those divisions, whether it's people, places, things, politics, whatever. Now it's more important than ever to join those. You've noticed that the Two of Swords that I have, both of these decks, especially the two are here, the two are joined. That's significant. That's significant. I pulled this deck for a reason. It's time to understand our fellow human, the humanity that's in all of us, and be a little less tribal, a little less picking sides. I'll draw a couple more cards, probably 3 more cards. Bottom card, 7 of Cups. Death card, Page of Cups. 7 of Swords. Yeah. I think the Page of Cups coming out here. The Page of Cups coming out here under the Knight of Cups. I think the Page of Cups is empathetic. The Page of Cups works well with others. She's curious. She's a diplomat. She's emotional. She's careful and loving and a bit of a people pleaser, right? And I think right now that is something that we need in the world. Just a little bit more empathy, a little bit more compassion. Okay. Page of Cups coming up again. There's definitely transformation coming. Of course there is. No matter what happens in the next couple months, there's transformation coming one way or another. And the warning here is, you know, stay out of the deception. Stay out of the the potential for falsehood. Stay out of the land of Oz, right? The masks. See things for as clearly as you can see them. And that's it. That's your reading. Have hope for the future because you are the future. Have hope for the future only if you can be the Page of Cups. Only if you can elevate yourself from Page of Cups to Knight of Cups. Bring in that love if you can make a show of it. Be showy. The world needs more excitement, more ritual, more pomp and circumstance. Like more excitement, more flourish, more Chariot. All right, there you are.